3D art gaming chat fun. It is your show. Yes, yes, I need you. 3D art gaming chat fun. Let's learn together. 3D art gaming chat fun. It is your show. Come now, join us. Subscribe. Come now. Yes, yes, I need you. 3D art gaming chat fun. It is your show. Yes, yes, I need you. 3D art gaming chat fun. Let's learn together. 3D art gaming chat fun. It is your show. Come now, join us. Subscribe. Come now. Yes, yes, I need you. 3D art gaming chat fun. It is your show. Yes, yes, I need you. 3D art gaming chat fun. Let's learn together. 3D art gaming chat fun. It is your show. Come now, join us. Subscribe. Come now. Yes, yes, I need you. 3D art gaming chat fun. It is your show. Yes, yes, I need you. 3D art gaming chat fun. Let's learn together. 3D art gaming chat fun. It is your show. Come now, join us. Subscribe. Come now. Yes, yes, I need you. 3D art gaming chat fun. It is your show. Access I need show. 3D art gaming chat fun. Let's learn together. 3D art gaming chat fun. I am Access, I'm Nikki, and I love you. It's show. Come now, join us. Subscribe. Come now. The Access I need show. 3D art gaming chat fun. I am Access, I'm Nikki, and I love you. It is your show. Come now, join us. Subscribe. Come now. The Access I need show. Free Access I need show. 3D art gaming chat fun. I am Access, I'm Nikki, and I love you.
What? You guys saw that opening? Yeah, I've discovered AI music. I also make music too, but yeah, that was fun. Wow, ex Nikki, you're animated in a completely different way. that That was a lot of fun. Yep.
こんにちは
Hello.
こんにちは
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. Today, as you say, we had a brand new kind of opening thing, and hopefully you guys like it. I'm going to try to, do some more stuff like that within the show here. I'm going to jump over and we're going to check out some Blender and that kind of thing and see what's up. I'm going to do a little sketching, a little sculpting, the full works. Let's see that opening one more time. You know what? Hold on. Let's jump into Blender first. Let's see the opening one more time. Let's go. Of course, this is a Hangout stream. We could play games. We could do a bunch of different things. I'll be in and out. Getting back up running. Let's see. Let's go. Let's check the opening one more time. Let's go. Let's go.
DXS Climate Show! Bring our gaming chat fun! Let's work together! Bring our gaming chat fun! I am XS, I'm Nikki, and I love you! It's show! Come and join us, subscribe! Come now, the XS Nick Show! Bring our gaming chat fun! I am XS, I'm Nikki, and I love you! It is your show! Come now, join us, subscribe! Come now, the XS Nick Show! Free XS Nick Show! Bring our gaming chat fun! I am XS, I'm Nikki, and I love you!
Oh yeah, I can't get enough of that. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Ex Nikki, you were used in that. Alright. Hey, alright, so let's jump into some Blender here. For the shenanigans. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's going on. Let's go. Okay, as you can see, I've been having a lot of fun with AI, like music and that kind of thing. There's a couple of sites out there that offer like free things, and I've been just exploring it to see what's up. I thought of a show opening that I think was pretty funny. So apparently, Blender has always been like using OpenGL, which is pretty reliable, and every computer supports it. But now they have support for Vulkan, and Vulkan allows for certain speed increases, and just as a better allow plugins to take advantage of the viewport, and it allows for so many different things. So I see here under Edit, under Preferences, right, and if you go into System right here at the beginning of System, it has on the back end, and I put Vulkan and it's under Experimental. Normally, right here, if you're in Blender, it'll be OpenGL, but I put it on there just so that I could check out the speed increases. They also give you like a little heads up that if anything weird happens, it's because maybe you have the experimental Vulkan running. So if there's anything weird within us working in Blender, I'll just switch back to OpenGL. But I thought that was a pretty nifty thing to have there. Okay, so that's on the Blender tip. I've been checking out No Man's Sky. That's a video game on Steam. I've been checking out, of course, Warframe, and I haven't played those things in such a long time. And seeing that this is a Hangout stream, we're just hanging out, right, guys? I could show you guys a couple of the other things that I've been working on. I've been checking out AI music, man, and it's a lot of fun. So I'll play some some of the tunes we have been doing in AI. Again, I'm gonna play the opening one more time because I can't get enough of it. Let's play the opening one more time, and see X Nikki in action. This is so much fun. Let's go. Let's go. Check it out.
DXS Climate Show! Bring our gaming chat fun! Let's work together! Bring our gaming chat fun! I am XS, I'm Nikki, and love you. It's time. Come and join us, subscribe. Come now, the excess Einik Show. We are gaming chat fun. I am excess Einik and I love you. It is your show. Come now, join us, subscribe. Come now, the excess Einik Show. The excess Einik Show. We are gaming chat fun. I am excess Einik and I love you.
Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, she could be used that way. Alright, you know, for that, let's just get into Blender. Oh man, it's like I could play that forever. Okay, so I do have other like theme songs and that kind of thing I've been playing around with, and they're all kind of like rock and some is kind of poppy, but they're all fun. Let's let the playlist play through some of those things, and some is Japanese actually, like this one. I believe this is the same opening song in Japanese. I was thinking I was gonna use this one. It's another one. This one is nicer. I think this is the one we used. Oh yeah. Okay, what you okay, so what you guys seeing here is a little test I did for so I'll tell you about this test here in a minute. Let's turn on the background AI music. Okay, so what happened here is that I was watching this thing on Jurassic Park and how they made the dinosaurs and that kind of thing, like the first Jurassic Park. And you know, it has this animator called Steve Spaz Williams, and he talked about how he was able to put together the dinosaurs when nobody else believed that it could do it. He did it, and it started like a whole thing for animators in ILM to start working on creatures, right? So right here, so I decided to say, you know what, let's see if we could do something like this. So I'll show you guys where I started here. Let's put this on a new let's call this muscles. Again, this is a Hangout stream. We're just hanging out. We're gonna get back into regular streams in the next couple of days. So I started off with just like a regular bone system, right? And you know, this is just a regular bone system. And then what I did, I put like this mesh over on top of it. It kind of represent bones, right? Where the bone is like this, and then where it meets is kind of like the knuckle or the joint. In the knuckle, knuckle is for fingers. Yeah, the joint of the bone. So what happens is that like when you have like the knees, when you have your knees, you're supposed to have like a kneecap and all that sort of stuff, right? You could build all that if you want, but I just wanted to test the muscles out in Blender, right? So the muscles I have is not so what I did, I placed these elongated spheres to represent muscles, in the leg. So this is kind of like, I don't know, some kind of weird dinosaur dog leg thing. And so after I animated it, I added these things, and I was like, because when what intrigued me about the whole thing was back then Steve Spaz Williams spoke about him building the dinosaurs from like the bones, right? And then he added muscles, and then he added like flesh, like the skin on top of everything, and he called it vacuum sealing, right? You vacuum seal the whole thing. I don't think that's how exactly. I don't think that's how most 3D programs work that way. I think what he was describing is kind of the way that it should kind of be. You know what I'm trying to say? So I did that. So I added these shapes here, and he called them bladders, right? He said like, hey, he did the bones, then he added these kind of muscle things that acted like bladders that whenever the leg would stamp down on the dinosaur, the muscles would shake in a secondary motion, right? So that's what you're seeing here. So as it stamped down, you can see the muscles kind of shakes a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll just zoom in a little bit. Right? So it shakes a little bit to give it like some sort of weight. Now, the problem with this is being able to have a skin wrap around this and actually mimic back the motion of this geometry. And that's kind of that's where I was left off. That's what I'm looking into. Can a mesh influence another mesh after the mesh is it's skinned to the bones, right? So that's kind of where this is like my little R&D kind of thing, because sometimes you gotta like kind of get into doing stuff like this, that's fun and that kind of thing. Or it's fun for whoever's watching, or you or whoever. So ideally what you'll probably want to do is see like so ideally what you want to do is something like this. You probably want to duplicate like maybe the underlying bone structure, but actually what you would want is like an actual skin on top of this, right? And the skin should, like what he says, vacuum seal on top of this thing. I don't know if that's like a complete possibility that way. So I just made a duplicate of the bone, and let's see if we carry this through here. Right now, if I'm able to, let's go into warframe or some kind of shaded mode here. Okay, so let's select these points like this. Ideally what I would want is these points to start to hug around this part right here. Let's go Alt S. Okay, and we're just kind of like making it wide like that, something like that. And then I'm gonna minus and make this a little wider. Actually, you could minus, and what we could do, we could actually add, we could do like like a sub, like this proportional editing, and Alt S that. Yep, maybe that's what we should have done from the beginning. Let me go back, hold on. Okay, let's go minus to the last. Okay, we are proportional, so I'm gonna go Alt S. Okay. Right, so yeah, it's kind of making kind of like, the leg of that. Let's try this one right here. Scale. And of course what you could do, you could control the proportional modeling by scaling down or scaling up. Let's do something like that. Scale again. I'm gonna go to the side view here a little bit. I know like the back here is really where most of the influence is. grab scale again. Let's grab that. Let's move it back. Okay, so we kind of have something around here. Let's try for this one. Scale. Why is this offset like that? Is there another thing? Hold on. Let's go bounding box. Local, global. I don't understand why this is off like that. Hold on. Vertex. Yeah, that's really odd. Anyways, scale. So I'm like no destroying what that bone should look like. All this. Okay. Here we are. And even with a proportional, that proportional editing button right there is so cool, because you know you're able to, like what I'm doing right here, just hold on and influence like a group, almost like sculpting, but without going into the sculpting menu. You know, it's like almost like sculpting and using like move and sculpting. Not sure why this is off-centered like that. It's a little weird, but yeah. So this is me trying to make like a skin kind of thing. Okay, let's go to the side view here, or I mean a front view. All right. So I kind of have like a, a rudimentary kind of model. It's not perfect. Make it solid. Yeah. So this is all kind of like all dinosaur skin or something like that. You know. So it's still, you know, I just did that because I wanted it to be influenced by the bone perfectly, right? Let's give this a name. I know it's called bone, I'll call it skin. So we have bone, skins, and muscles. Now the thing is, this is what I'm thinking, is that this has to influence, you know, the muscle has to influence the bone somehow. Hold on here, guys. I just wanna. There we go. Yeah, just needed like some more cuts there, whatever. But anyways, let's getting into the weeds here. All right, so how do I get this mesh to influence those bones right there? Let's give this a color. Let's give this like a dinosaur green. There we go. Jurassic Park. Alright, so let's see. So we have basically like the locomotion of the bone. How do I get the bone you know, talk about vacuum sealing over on top of the thing, but I don't know. Like the first thing that came to my mind was shrink wrapping. But I don't think shrink wrap accounts for certain things in Blender. So this is how you like do experimentation, right? So I have this here, but I would like to shrink wrap on top of certain areas, right? So if I was to come here and I was to choose, let's see. Let's choose deform and let's choose shrink wrap. Right. Oh, no, I could choose what vertices are affected. Okay, that might be a thing. So maybe it's these vertices alone for this one shrink wrap. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it's the ones that we assign. And it's probably the ones on the outer edge of where the muscle should be. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm starting to dig this a little bit. What's the latest Jurassic Park that they're on right now? I mean, what's the newest one? What if I come in here and I give it like a new thing, right? So I come in here and I click on that, go assign, call this muscle. I'm thinking this will be computationally kind of heavy, but let's see. Call this muscle 01. So assign. And let's deselect and see if it's okay. So it did it. Let's go back here. Okay, muscle 01, right? But the surface I want to, the target surface would be this. Oh, did it do it? I don't know. On surface, nearest vertex. Oh, nearest vertex. That's interesting. I think this might be it, guys. So if we take this muscle and we kind of like change it, we kind of hide it for now. Set textures, we do wireframe. Ah, I think this might be it. Hold on, let's see. So I did nearest vertex, so let's do surface point. Oh, that's a little bit nicer. Offset. Ooh, boy, you could offset that. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's go back. Let's put 0 on offset. And let's, it says on surface, let's do outside. Right. So this is outside the surface. If we do inside, it's going to do inside of the surface. Let's do outside. Alright. So is it affecting it now? I don't know. I don't think it's shaking those vertices with it. Nearest surface point, how about nearest vertex? Yeah, that's buggy. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's try one more. I'm gonna pick that. Yeah, let's pick this. Let's come and select some vertices. Okay, let's assign these muscles to assign. Let's deselect. Okay, so yeah, it's set. So I'm gonna go back into this and we're gonna add, let's add another shrink wrap, which I'm going to come here and just duplicate this one. right? And instead of muscle 1, do muscle 2, and instead of this one, you're gonna choose this one. Okay, you know, I'm gonna hide those muscles for a minute. Let's go back here and change this one into like texture. I'm just gonna hide these two. Hide. All right, because I want to see. I don't see it like it's like following. It's like shaking with it. Yeah, it's totally not doing that. So how would that work? I think what's going on in the shrink wrap is not following the vertices of the thing. Yeah, it's not strong enough. Okay. I'm gonna keep these things here. Let's go back into. Yeah, it's not doing it. Okay. So that can't be a thing. Oh, okay, so let's check another modifier in here to see what another modifier could help us. Let's bring back the visibility of these things. Okay, I'm coming back on here. Add modifier. So what we want is a deform, right? We did do shrink wrap. There's cast. There's displace. Mesh deform, I'm thinking might be the thing. So if I choose this as the vertices, let's go muscle 1, and the object is this. Oh, and then you have to click bind. Click bind. Also, it did bind it. I think it's doing something. I think it's doing it. What's dynamic? Recompute binding dynamically on top of the other deformers slowly and boom. Other deformers. Oh, okay. Oh, is it? Oh, wait a minute. So on bind dynamic. Maybe it is a combination of shrink wrap and bind. That would be a complex setup. What's this? Invert vertex group influence. I don't know if it's doing anything. Let's take a look. No. Yeah, that whole vacuum seal idea, I don't know. Let's unbind it. Let's go dynamic. Yeah, no. So what does mesh deform do? Isn't it supposed to wrap like around something? Hold on here. Maybe it doesn't like the fact that the armature is up there. Let's do dynamic on, off. Let's go bind. I just want to move this and see if this does just do anything. I don't see this doing anything. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, so the one way to find out how these things work, let's do like small tests. All right, first of all, we needed to hug onto this thing and just stick onto it. That's the whole point. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a shrink wrap. Surface deform, let's try this. Okay, so we have this part here, which is muscle 1. And then the target object is this. Oh. Yep, target object is isosphere 5. Surface deform. Sparse bind. On recording bind data for vertices matching the vertices at the time of bind. Okay. Click bind. Oh, it's doing something. Wow. Okay, yeah, it totally did something. Let's see what it's doing. Let's see. Let's hide this. Oh yeah, it's totally jiggling. What? Yeah, that's kind of it right there. Okay, we gotta play around with this. So if I remove, if I unbind, sparse bind, let's just do regular bind. The thing is, it's not translating. So okay, let's put the armature below it. Let's try it now. Yeah, that's it. What? So it's totally this surface bind right here. That's what you gotta do. Okay, so wow. What does sparse bind do again? Only record binding data for vertices matching the vertex group at the time of bind. Okay, okay. Let's stay away from that. Let's duplicate this again. Right. And this time run muscle 2. Let's unbind that. And let's remove this. And let's choose isosphere 4 and let's bind. Oh, back. Alright, let's bind. I'm gonna bind on the start frame. Okay, and then the armature moves. That's it, man. What? Yeah. Yeah, that's an underlying muscle stomp. We could do that for for everything. Let's go. Let's do it for all of them. Duplicate. Oh, we gotta make these things here. Yeah, we could be a little sloppy with it too. You could just like select stuff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make more muscles. Muscles. Let's make it. Hopefully this is a computational light. Muscle 003. Let's assign to that, and there's a deselect. think I'll leave the front there. Let's just do the bottom part here. Okay. All right. All right, so let's make this sign. Oh, no. Let's remove. Go now. Let's do this for muscle 4. It's a sign. Let's deselect. There we go. All right. Unbind. Muscle 03. Yep, isosphere 2. Let's bind that. Let's duplicate one more time. Let's unbind. Muscle 04. Yeah, boy, and let's bind that. Let's see. That's it. What? So we hide these. Oops. Played it the wrong way. Let's go back. Simulation's gotta play. Yeah. Da-na-na-na-na. Jurassic Park. Wow. It's good to kind of know some of like these little technical things for like even like yourself, like, you know. Can I soften the, let's select this leg and let's go into sculpt. I wonder how Blender's going to handle that. It's good to know these things. It's going to sculpt here. All right, and let's go into we already have smooth. Let's kind of see if we could smoothen some of these oh man, that's it's completely destroying everything. Okay. Oh, it's smoothing everything that doesn't have this, doesn't have the okay, that makes sense. Anyways, we got it. Oh, the thing about the muscles though is that they are all the muscles are like soft bodies. Yeah, and I think you could bake. You're able to like cache and you're able to bake. This is bake wall dynamics. It's already baked. Yeah, so now, yeah, and that should make it easy to render. Okay, guys, I'll be right back.
So why didn't I flinch? Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
Okay, I'm back. Hey, so yeah. Oh, wow. So this is a test. I'll save that. Let me hide all the muscles and everything. Very interesting. It's a green. Is dinosaurs green because they're lizards? Okay. Wow. I didn't expect that to work like that. Okay. Let's check out a little bit of Warframe. Let's do a little bit of gaming. Let's see what that's like. It's a lot of fun. Okay, guys, I'm going to change the background here for a minute. Give me a second. Is that better? Maybe we could get back into Titanfall, because I know where I was, checking out some of the story in it. It's pretty interesting. a little warframe. It's been a while. There's so many cool games out there. I was checking out a game called Kingdom Come. It's with knights and you know, kings and queens and all that sort of stuff, and you're like a medieval knight, and you know, it looks like a party RPG. It looks interesting.
It's that time again.
Okay, so I was building up this one character here. He's called Vauban. What? What's going on here? Like exercising, keep speaking. Hold on here, guys. My mouth is constantly moving. Okay, so I don't know what happened there. Okay. Seems like I'm back. Yeah, that was weird for a minute. Alright, let's see here. Maybe some sort of slowdown. Okay. I was building up this guy. So this is how you enhance your warframes right here. Okay.
Operator, do you know which finger the culprits use to count their money? The index.
Okay. All I gotta do is run some missions, so let's do it.
How the Tenno arm themselves.
This guy is like an explosives expert. Explosives expert. Let's do some of these fractures right here. Oh, know what? No, let's jump into a mission. Mobile defense. Let's do that. Okay, we are loading up. I'm gonna join some other players. Here we are.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Your path has led here. Prove yourself, Tenno.
Okay, we're about to do this. I just went for a bar of chocolate, guys. I gotta get like some sort of sugar
Access to a
today.
terminal. Find one and patch me in.
Okay, let's do this.
The path to greatness is walked one step at a time.
Man, this weapon is crazy. Do we leave something here?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Okay, we gotta defend that terminal.
I'm in 10 out. This will take a moment.
What is going on here? Okay, that's better.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Whoa!
Area completed. Move on.
Okay, we gotta go to another area.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a
Those little things are so annoying.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
What?
We are finished here. Move on.
Okay, let's go.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. working on it. Continue to defend.
Man, this weapon is not too bad.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Yep, we're successful. We got all the data on the terminals. Now we gotta head home. Leave my dog alone. Oh, you got one of these open? Let's go.
Another job well executed.
Wow. So we could upgrade this.
As ready as you will ever be.
I think I need some more warframes. Let's take a look here. Let's do some more. Wow.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Let's pick that. Let's crack open one of these little gift things. Okay, let's go.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Let's get some bad guys. Whoa.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Wow, I didn't have to do anything in here. This like ran through.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Where am I? Oh, it's I didn't even have to fight any enemies. I'm liking that. Oh wow, look at these things. I don't know what those things are, but I'll take them.
Another job well executed.
Oh, I forgot how much fun these missions were.
An echo from long ago. For 10 years, I have been polishing this sword. Its frosty edge has never been put to the test.
What? Hold on.
Now,
Baruch.
I'm holding it and showing it to you, sir. Is there anyone suffering from injustice? Keep living, dreamers.
It's a trailer? What's this about? Yeah. Okay. Let's go again.
Operator, the sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor?
Let's see what a hive is about. Ooh, fancy. I gotta hydrate, guys. I gotta get some water. I'll be right back.
infestation must be contained. Destroy the hives to sterilize the area. Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. You're near a fissure. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactants. Collect it to open your void relic. A hive is nearby. Be on alert. There's no way to know how the infestation will react to this hive's destruction. That's it. Now take out the hive. Multiple targets ahead. A juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
Okay. Wow, I'm back. I've been screwing around.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
Okay. Let's go.
Now quick, destroy the hive. Tenno, there are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to locate them before leaving.
What?
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
A sword doesn't run out of bullets. No one found any caches?
Atlas, there's a heavy unit approaching. Heavy infestation ahead. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Yeah, boy.
Complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Excuse me. Let's go again. I'm not quite sure if Reborn is like strong enough for some of these things, but let's try it.
Doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Okay, guys, I'm taking my shoes off. I actually got my own shoes on in real life. Gotta take this off. Here we go.
Reinforcements are inbound. Hold the line.
Many things have been taken from us, it's true. But fortune favors the bold, and there ain't none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
Efficient. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
go.
Love folks who love what they do.
Yep, the bomb explosive. The bomb expert.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Let's go! We're gonna go again.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I keep falling into that pit. Okay.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
That was fun. Sometimes some good old former works. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
That's the last of them.
Wow,
Objective
that was
secure.
fun.
Let's go home.
Okay, let's do one more mission. One more mission, one more mission. We're on a mission, we're on a mission.
An echo
Should we pick a different warframe?
long ago.
I was trying to rank this guy up. Oh, he's ranked up. Yeah, boy. That is great, man. We got him ranked up.
Wow!
Okay. Yeah. Yep, and we got this maxed out too. Wow, we got everything maxed out. Now this is not maxed out. This could be like augmented. Let's go here, right? Over leveling. Increase this weapon's max run by +2 with former, up to 5 times for possible max of
Orders has
40.
been counting stars, operator.
That is
All
crazy.
accounted for.
Wow, look at this. We could add so many things to this. Requires max rank, Kuva, Tonka. No Kuva Tonka found for Valence Fusion. Man, this weapon could be powerful. I feel like really sit down and like get into like how to rank this thing up. What does this need? This needs what do you call this? Oricane Catalyst. Let's see if we can
Well
buy
put
one.
together, operator. Now get out there and
With the impossible
Oh, and the
behind
next
you,
thing to unlock
all
is an
that
Oricane
remains
Catalyst.
is what is necessary.
What do I have to do to get that? Okay, complete 8 out of complete 15 missions. I have to kill more enemies. Or a Roman steel path. Polarize a weapon, companion, or a warframe. Huh. Like hijack a cruise ship from enemy. Yeah, oh, these are all things I could do. Okay, we gotta go hardcore on this.
It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
Okay, let's get a warframe that could probably do a lot of damage. She's pretty nifty. Like I want Ember to be so devastating, but I don't know if she actually is. Siren definitely. Wow. I may want to change this. Let's see. Let's see what they have. Slug. Because all the way up. Yeah, this sword is so cool. Another sword that's maxed all the way up, but it doesn't have any melee. Oh, we need like a lot of things. Multiple ejection modes. Okay. Let's see what she does. Let's go. Let's go. You don't think that something poisonous would affect machines, but in this game it does. But I think it's corrosion, so.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. time to get out of here.
It wasn't too bad. I think I'm going onto the ice planet Fortuna and do some open world with some. Or maybe we go on to Cetus. Let's try Cetus. The plains of Edgelon.
Sunrise nears. Sentient retreats. Strike now, for in moments the future decides itself.
Get out of here. Okay, guys, so that's enough for Warframe. Let's leave here for a minute. Scratch my gaming itch. But yeah, I want to get back into some Blender and some R&D into certain techniques. So I'm gonna take a little breaky, and we'll be right back. Okay, be right back.
So why didn't I flinch? Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
fun. It is your show. Come now, join us, subscribe. Come now, the SFI Nick Show. 3D art gaming chat fun. I am Access and Nikki, and I love you. It is your show. Come now, join us, subscribe. Come now, the SFI Nick Show. 3D art gaming chat fun. I am SSI Nikki, and I love you. It's your show, Nikki, and I love you. It's your show. Come now, join us. Subscribe. Come now. The SSI Nick Show. 3D art gaming chat fun. I am SSI Nikki, and I love you. Nikki and I love you. It is your show. Come now, join us, subscribe. Come now, the SSI Nick Show. 3D arcade chat fun. I am SSI Nikki and I love you. And I love you. It is your show. Come now, join us, subscribe. Come now, the SSI Nick Show. 3D arcade chat fun. I am SSI Nikki and I love you. And I love you.
Okay guys, I'm here. So I like to look into different special effects, making ofs and stuff like that. So I just want to share this one that I found a long time ago. One for a movie called Surf's Up. Surf's Up was about some penguins that that surf on, they lived in like Hawaii, like a Hawaii type setting. I don't know if it was actually Hawaii, but ImageWorks, the people that worked on this. At first I thought it was DreamWorks, but I think it's ImageWorks. They they did a really cool kind of expose on showing all the techniques that they worked on to get it going. So I just want to show you guys something here. Okay, so this is one of the so this is like a PDF of them making waves for the show itself. Let's see if we can get a full screen. There we go. So they basically what they did, they morphed between curves, and then I think like what happened, the curves were slightly out of time, had a slight out of timeness to them. No, that's the kind of stuff that I think Blender, that's the kind of special effects stuff and kind of tools that I think Blender has to some degree, but Blender, you don't really, you can't really do like certain types of, certain types of mesh work with curves and all that sort of stuff, and I think that's probably where it may be lacking a little bit. So this is, if you look at it, I think they use Maya for a lot of this. That's definitely Maya's interface. I had a thing where, and this is for, I think they did this for, now that I'm watching this, they didn't do this for all the waves in the ocean. They just did this for like super waves, waves that the penguins were going to surf through, which most of the movie, it had a lot of that. Look at this. I remember the movie being so cool. Look at this polygon strip as the penguin goes by, and I think this strip had like some displacement pattern there that was then put upon the wave itself. Because you can't do everything in water simulation. I mean, you could do a lot of water simulations nowadays, because I think the water simulations are really sophisticated compared to back when these guys was doing it. Okay, so let's see if we could find that image of them, of the curves. Okay, here it is. So this is a wave curve profile. Now that I'm watching it, I'm beginning to realize maybe it was like at a certain, it was timed differently, right? So it looked like it traveled. So I think like they did one and it blended between different, the ways that the profile should be, and then they kind of gave it like a slight, they made a whole surface with this one thing, and then they made it kind of out of time. So can we do something like that in Blender? That's the whole point. Let's check it out. Let's do a small test. So you saw I had a Jurassic Park type of leg thing, and we use a surface. Let's jump back into that. Right, and we used on here, we discovered that using the surface deform, had it follow follow that thing pretty faithfully. You know, it's really nice. I like that. So if we were to do like an actual model and then put the, you know, certain things under it for jiggle and that kind of thing. Now this is just one part of it. Normally when you have muscles like this, the muscle's not only supposed to jiggle, it's supposed to compress and stretch, right? So that's a whole different thing, right? That's a whole different thing, being able to compress and stretch. And I think Blender has these stretchy bones that does that whole thing and it preserves volume, and it's a whole thing. Can we do this whole thing? Can we do all of this to a full character? Maybe, and it might work. But this will be the final, you know, if you're doing this for a full character, this would be like the final skin with everything on it that you normally have. You wouldn't animate with this on. You know, you would animate and then add this stuff and see how it all works. You don't want it too jiggly because, you know, you don't want it to look like, you know, like it's made of jello. Okay, so that was a successful test right there, right? And yeah, so half of the time is, you know, if you can make a like a folder or files full of these tests when it comes to doing any kind of effect, you kind of have like somewhere to start, like a blueprint. So let's see. The first thing is, can Blender do skinning of surfaces? I think we went through this already. I think the only way it could actually do it is using geonodes. I don't think it does it natively. But let's add a Bezier. Can we morph different shapes? First, let's see if we could make a surface with this. Rotate X90. Okay. I don't think we can make a surface with that. I can't remember. There should be like a modifier where you could like skin. You can make a surface with things. So I think like, yeah, I think if you add that, it doesn't necessarily do it. So I think you would have to do it all with kind of like polygons or something. And you could definitely do the morph targets with the polygon. So in the end, that's probably what it will probably come down to. And all you have to do is trace this type of thing. You're morphing from one thing to the next. So it's basically blend shapes. But you could use this to sculpt it though. Let's do that. Let's make a couple of these things. Oh, no, delete that. Okay, we got our and that was odd. Okay, let's subdivide this. Subdivide some more. Okay, so that's gonna be our wave curve. Let's do a couple of these. Let's go front view. Let's go one curve, two curves. Yeah, let's do a couple because, you know, we're just doing a test. So these are two end curves. This one I'm going to do as a bump. This is our start curve, which is nothing. Why can't I select anything? do that. And give it a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Like it's going this way. Let's do this, pull this. Something like that. Something like that. And it has to crash and then even out. Okay, it's got to show that. Each step is almost as important as the next. Okay, this is where it curls in. Where it makes that. Let's bring this up a little bit more. And let's do the crash. Something like that. Let's do a final crash. Let's do something like that. Oh. Do that. And then the final bump. Duplicate this guy. Probably the way, probably should have just been duplicating these guys here. Okay. Yeah, this one doesn't look very wave-like. Okay. Can this morph from this to this to this to that? That's the thing. Shape keys. Shape keys. You gotta learn how to do shape keys in Blender. Okay, so I think Blender shape keys is morph targets, and I think this is how it's probably gonna be done. Alright, so this is what is going to blend between here. But then you got, you know, like, if we sculpt that shape to be like that, but can we load shapes in? Curve. Probably is more of a morph target. Let's look up morph targets. I think it's just called shape keys. Yep, select the shape key. Yeah, totally. The shape key panel. Okay, so I'm obviously missing a shape key panel. In the shape key panel, select the target. Select the target one shape. Oh, okay. For the target one. Okay, this is confusing. In the data, select the shape key panel. Click add shape key. Rename the shape key to sunlight target 1. Select the object you want to use as the first shape key. Use as the first target mesh in the object panel. In the object data, select the shape key panel. Click add shape key button. Rename the shape key to sunlight as target 2. Okay. In the shape key panel, select the target 1 shape key. Where is the shape key panel?
Hi and welcome.
Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Oh, these are joint shapes. Oh, okay. So it definitely has to be meshes. You cannot do curves. That's what I suspected. Let's convert it to meshes. Okay. Now we could do that thing. Yeah, they were joint shapes. I'm thinking this is the last one. Maybe we could join our shapes. It's not doing it. Target 0. I don't understand, how did he do that? No way. This is exactly that. Oh wow. It sees it as different vertice counts. You kidding me? It totally did it here. What's the vertex count in this thing? That's why. Oh no. Can we undo all this? No. The vertex count is different. Oh, your vertex count has got to be the same, guys. That's why. It's my bad. That spoils this adventure here. Let's see if we could turn it back into curves. Let's see here. Wow. I thought it kept the same vertex on. It didn't. Of course it wouldn't, because I wasn't thinking here. Anyways, guys, it's probably a thing for another time. All right, so I just wanted to come hang out for a few minutes and just say hello and check out that new intro that was made there. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so Blender's targets are not 100%, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I'm just wondering if I happen to, let's just say this and this is the same amount. How many points is this? How do you tell the vertex count of this? Can we turn the statistics on here? Right here. Okay, so it's 38 vertices. just happen to subdivide this. So we could go up to, okay, 27, 25. Let's remove some. What's this? 25. This is 27. Let's remove 2 out of this. No, not that. Just this and that. Oh, it's just let's move it in this and that. 25. 25. Then we should be able to morph between the two. Yeah, that's what it needed. So I have to go through and get like 25 out of all of this. Okay. No, yes, the vertices is not lined up, that's why. It's all good. Unless you know it kind of wants to do it. Alright, maybe another time. This is a test. It's definitely a test. But the thing is, can you then skin it? Kind of like you needed to generate like this mesh between. Like a live, you need to be able to generate this thing live without destroying what this is. I think there's something like that. It's like there's no lofts in here. Look at the loft. Okay, another search, blender loft. Just something simple like lofts and stuff. You can't do that in here. I think it's like a destructive loft. Either that or you have to get like an add-on.
sensitive now.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a geometry nodes aspect of being able to loft from one thing to the next. Yeah, it's kind of basically like bridge edge loops, and they have to be all one thing. So you go like J like this, and you combine them. Then the bridge edge loops. Oh, you gotta have them selected. Yeah, so that's Blender's loft. It's very destructive. Yeah, but at this point in time, you're dealing with like a strict mesh. Ugh. It's not necessarily the way you'd want to work with this stuff. Anyway, there's plugins in it. You know, Blender's a program we have, and there's plugins in for it. I wish they just built certain curve operations in here that could generate a mesh. Anywho's, with that said, guys, it's been a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Take it easy. We'll continue streaming and doing other things like that. You know, thanks for checking me out. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, God bless. Bye bye.
Access Climate Show! Bringing our gaming chat fun! Let them run together! Bringing our gaming chat fun! I am Access, I'm Nikki, and I love you! It's show! Come and join us, subscribe! Come now, the Access Einik Show! Bringing our gaming chat fun! I am Access, I'm Nikki, and I love you! It is your show! Come now, join us, subscribe! Come now, the Access Einik Show! Free Access Einik Show! Bringing our gaming chat fun! I am Access, I'm Nikki, and I love you!